I've been saying this since the beginning and I'm going to say it forever, okay? Another person's beauty is never the absence of your own, okay? You're scrolling on TikTok and you see a girl lip syncing like, oh my god, that's so bad. And you're like, holy fuck, she's so pretty, what the fuck? And then you feel like shit and you're like, oh, why am I not? And then you scroll and you see another hot girl and you're like, why? Let me tell you something. Just because they are beautiful does not make you any less beautiful. It does not take your beauty away whatsoever, okay? So you don't look anything like her. Firstly, you look nothing like her, but you know what? She looks nothing like you at all, and that's really special, right? Okay, so say you're laying on the ground at nighttime, you're looking up at the stars, and the stars look beautiful. There's a shooting star, there's the Milky Way, and it looks so fucking beautiful, right? And then the next day you go to the beach, you're swimming in the ocean. Guess what? The beach is fucking gorgeous, but so were the stars that you saw last night. They're both absolutely gorgeous, right? But they look nothing alike. Same with you.
First question, can I use primer? No. Oh, I can't remember the last time I didn't do my makeup without primer, so this is going to be a trip. How cute are these clips? I've got so into clips recently. Mr. Filter, can I wear concealer? Maybe? No. Oh my god, this is off to a bad start. I have a meeting to go to straight after this. She's going to be barefaced at this rate. Can I wear foundation? Yeah, okay, that's something. The foundation is going on. This feels so wrong. I basically took a lighter foundation and tried to kind of do a concealer thing, but it looks so bad. Bronzer, cream bronzer. No, oh my gosh, what is happening? Can I use cream blusher? Yes, okay. Blusher is going on. I mean, it's making things look a little bit better, but can I use highlighter? No way. Okay, can I use powder? Yep. Oh, it's already a patchy mess. I don't really want to add powder. On she goes. Can I do my eyebrows? Yes. Can I do eyeshadow? Yeah. I'm in a rush, so I'm keeping it really simple and just doing an eyeshadow stick. Can I curl my lashes? I don't know. Perhaps? No. Can I wear mascara? Yes. This is gonna do nothing without my eyelash curlers. Lip liner? Woo! Lipstick? Never. Lip gloss? Yeah. Setting spray? Definitely. You got that right. My makeup doesn't last without it. Aside from the patchiness and looking very pale, it's not actually that bad. Let me know if you want a part 2. Today I'm going to be replying to frequently and commonly asked questions about my condition in my comment section. Does it hurt when you put makeup on or when you touch it? No, it doesn't. I do have pain and I do have headaches and things like that, but it isn't sensitive to touch. Second question, can you see in that eye? No, unfortunately I am completely blind in my right eye, so I fully rely on my left eye. And I actually most of the time wear glasses, but you rarely see me in them. I basically had really bad sight from even before I knew I had my condition and was diagnosed. However, there was no reason to do a test or anything. My other eye was working. When I started having more and more operations and things like that, I unfortunately over time lost my sight. It went from seeing shadows to seeing grey and then black. And unfortunately that's all I see now, and it will never come back. However, luckily I do have the other eye, so, Loads of people ask me if I can blink. I feel like you can literally see my eye does move and do the motion to blink. So yes, I can blink. A lot of the nerves in my eyelids have been damaged because of surgeries and swelling and things like that, so it doesn't fully blink, which is quite a big issue for me because my eye gets really dry, and that's where some pain comes from in my eye. It gets a bit red because it's constantly exposed. It's not having that like tiny break in between with my blinks. So at night time, I actually have to tape it down so the lids are like touching each other so it doesn't get dry. Have you ever considered surgery? This is such a funny one to me because it's like, if you had an illness, do you not think your first thought would be, what is there medically to do? So it's just a bit like, no way. Yeah, of course I haven't. Thanks for that. It's just like, okay. Yeah, I've had 95 surgeries since I was 6 when I was diagnosed. Yeah. I know firsthand about surgeries and hospital experiences, and I've got the trauma to prove it. Is your condition curable? Unfortunately, as it's so rare, there isn't a definitive cure at the moment. It's either trial drugs or surgeries to help keep the symptoms at bay and remove some, but that's it. And unfortunately, none of the 3 trial drugs I've been on have worked for me, which is a real shame. Why don't you look like this in your childhood photos is a common question I get a lot as well. It's because I was born with my condition. You have to be born with it. It's a genetic fault. But it didn't start causing me issues or show any signs until I was 6 years old. It was dormant. Let me know if you have any more questions. I'm always happy to answer them as long as they're kind.
Look at me. You're looking, my taste good, but I just had to redirect my.
If you only knew the you that we know. As I'm sure literally everyone and their mum and their cat and their grandma knows, the Met Gala was last night, and I thought I'd go through some of my favourite looks and not so favourite looks. I have no place doing this, but it's just a bit of fun. Can we talk about the carpet? Why is it giving toothpaste stripe? Sponsored by Colgate. Okay, first up, we've got Miss Dua Lipa, and she is wearing Archive Chanel from the Fall 92 collection. I actually really like this. It is definitely simple, but it's giving Toy Story Bo Peep, princess dress silhouette, milkmaid, and I quite like it. However, from the 92 collection where the dress is worn, there's this really cute little top hat that I think is like the icing on the cake, and I feel like it was missing that. The jacket and the hat, it just completes it all. So I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10 because I wish it had those bits. A Nokia in Preble Garung. I'm obsessed with this. Liquid gold, her skin looks stunning. Oh, this is the first look I saw on the red carpet where I was like gobsmacked, jaw. And I love the little eyepiece. It's like the icing on the cake. It really completes the look. It's one of those where you're not really sure how on theme it is, but it just looks so good. All of that does not matter. For me, this might be a 10 out of 10. Billie Eilish in custom Simone Rocha. Simone Rocha is one of my all-time favourite designers, and she never ever does custom looks, and she did one for Billie, and I love it. I really do. I feel like it's very different from what we've seen Billie in, because normally she goes to the Met in Gucci as well. It's the hairpiece, it's the embellished gloves, it's the layers. I love this. I would probably give it like a 9 out of 10 maybe. Although I'm biased because I just love Billie Eilish and Simone Rocha. Now we have Bella Ramsey, and they have been one of my friends for like 6 years now. And we met when we used to do CBBC stuff together. They are so talented. So for them to be at the Met, it's just like, I'm so proud of them. This look is custom Tom Brown, and I actually love it. It's very true to them. I love the detail. Yeah, for me, this is 10 out of 10. Miss Doja Cat, obviously doing what she does best, went very out of the box and dressed up inspired by Karl Lagerfeld's cat, Choupette. This is Oscar de la Renta. I think the dress is quite simple. The prosthetics and makeup is so well done, and I love the little ears on top. It truly is just personal preference, but overall it's not my favourite look in terms of the actual dress itself. I think the makeup and the cat ears and all of that stuff really saves it. I'm gonna say like 6.57 out of 10, I think. So many more. Let me know if you want a part 2. Full face of makeup that I love. Let's go. Every time I do my makeup, I use the Isomaya Beauty Skin Lac. This is basically a hyaluronic acid serum, but can you see it's got like all of these glowy pearls in it? So it really gives you that like glass skin look under your makeup. I love the Tarte Smoothing Primer. It's literally a putty. When you like press this into your pores, they literally vanish. Disappear, magic. If you need your makeup to have that extra grip and you've got a day out and you want it to last all day, the e.l.f. gripping primer, chef's kiss. For concealer, again, I have a few faves. I can't just choose one. It's too hard. One I'm using right now is the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. I prefer this to the normal Shape Tape just because I get quite dry. Also really like the Lancome concealer and also the NARS Soft Matte Concealer for spot concealing. It's incredible. Look how well that has concealed my redness. Insane. So yeah, this is my go-to concealer. I've noticed so many comments asking me about my foundation, and this is it. It is the House Labs Triclone Foundation. I don't know what Lady Gaga put in this, but it's incredible. I've not used another foundation for months now. Holy Grail, obsessed, so good. I could be having like a really bad skin day or be really patchy, and this still works. Look at that glow. The Isomaya Beauty Serum and this foundation, match made in heaven. Genuinely not tried a contour stick better than this. This is the Westman Atelier Face Trace in Biscuit. She is nearly finished. I'm literally scraping it out at this point, but it's just the perfect colour and so creamy. This blush literally has me in a chokehold. It's the Patrick Ta Duo in Do We Know Her. So the top is a cream and the bottom is a powder. I only really use the cream, but it just melts into the skin and looks so good. It also lasts all day and a lot of my blushes don't. Highlighter, this is a new fave. It's the Rare Beauty one in Enlighten. I really was against powder highlighters till I found this, and it just makes your skin look insane. Where did the TikTok 10-minute thing go? It just disappeared. Now I'm running out of time. The Huda Beauty powder in Pound Cake, so good, really natural, won't get any patches. It doesn't get any better when it comes to brows than Benefit. Their brow gel is incredible. Goof Proof is what I use every single day, and I use precisely my brow to draw in little hairs at the front. For everyday wear, my Colourpop Bare Necessities palette is where it's at. Formula of the shadows is gorge and reasonable. I don't really think there's many mascaras better than Maybelline Sky High. This is the waterproof one. Just like that, she's got eyelashes. Ta-da! I've left out lips because I use so many different things. Honourable mention to any lip liner by Charlotte Tilbury and the Summer Fridays lip butter. Close up.
I've been saying this since the beginning, and I'm going to say it forever, okay? Another person's beauty is never the absence of your own, okay? You're scrolling on TikTok and you see a girl lip syncing like, oh my god, that's so bad. And you're like, holy fuck, she's so pretty, what the fuck? And then you feel like shit, and you're like, oh, why am I not? And then you scroll and you see another hot girl and you're like, why? Let me tell you something. Just because they are beautiful does not make you any less beautiful. It does not take your beauty away whatsoever, okay? So you don't look anything like her. Firstly, you look nothing like her, but you know what? She looks nothing like you at all, and that's really special, right? Okay, so say you're laying on the ground at nighttime, you're looking up at the stars, and the stars look beautiful. There's a shooting star, there's the Milky Way, and it looks so fucking beautiful, right? And then the next day you go to the beach, you're swimming in the ocean. Guess what? The beach is fucking gorgeous, but so were the stars that you saw last night. They're both absolutely gorgeous, right? But they look nothing alike. Same with you.
Just remember that there's nothing to be worried about. Nobody's paying that close attention to you. Nobody cares what you're doing. Nobody cares what you're wearing. If anybody gives you a hard time, it's because they're dealing with their own shit. They don't actually care about you that much. They just are giving you a hard time because they're bored.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but get ready with me to see Harry Styles. I've been wanting to see him for so long, and I got invited by Rimmel, the makeup brand. The weather is no joke in the UK right now. It's absolutely boiling, and I'm already, it's too much already. For SPF, I'm using this one I got from ELF. It's their sun touchable sunscreen. It's actually really nice, and look how glowy my skin looks. I feel like it's only right to get ready for Harry Styles listening to his music, so I'm gonna put some more. I have been on Accutane for about a month. I don't think my skin has ever been so dry and tight. I feel like I've got Botox that I never asked for. Fun fact about my condition is, for some reason, due to the blood flow, I get more acne, especially on this side of my face. Just another cute problem to add to the list. Oh, look at my skin. She's giving glowy, but she's also giving sweaty. I'm so hot right now. I can't do this. I think I will cry when he plays Satellite and also Matilda. I'm so excited. So many people have been complimenting me on my hair recently, and it looks blonde. Like, there's a tiny bit of pink left, but it's literally blonde. And I really want to keep it this colour now. I'm really loving the blonde. I have been dyeing my hair pink for 3 years, which is actually insane. Like, if I walk into a room, I'm probably the only one with pink hair normally. I actually think having my hair this colour makes me look older. Like, look at this photo. I feel like I just look older, and I'm kind of here for it. It's giving flushed. This setting spray from Benefit, I've had it for ages, but not really picked it up and used it. So good, so good. So I might have got carried away and done all of my eye makeup and eyebrows off camera. This eyeshadow from Urban Outfitters, Urban Decay, has a chokehold on me. Finally, for lips, I'm using the Anywhere Cacao Makeup Forever liner. This is what I've been using all the time at the moment. Top tip from me, I always overline my lower lip to create a shadow, which makes your lips look fuller. On top, I'm using the Rimmel Lasting Finish lipstick in 80 and the Oh My Gloss lip gloss in Snog. One of my absolute fave lip gloss formulas. I probably should have given my hair a wash, but I can't be bothered, so I'm just trying to make it look okay. Makeup and hair done. Now time for the outfit reveal. So I'm all ready. This is my outfit. Really cute. Pumps or boots? Okay, I've gone with boots, even though I'll probably be boiling, but that's it. After I posted my video where you guys came to hospital with me for my operation, I was inundated with questions about anaesthetics, if operations are scary, what my experience is like with them. So I'm going to answer some of those questions now. So from 6 to 18, which I am now, I have had 96 operations. Yep, 96, you heard that right. Some were big, some were small. But yeah, 96 times I've been put to sleep and had something done to me. It never gets easier, if I'm being honest. Next question was, how does anaesthetic work? Like, how do you get put to sleep? I'm going to try and cut this down as much as I can. So there's different ways you can be put to sleep. One is through gas, like in a mask, which is a slower way you get put to sleep, takes longer to fall asleep, and I end up waking up feeling a lot more sick and nauseous, so I don't like that as much. And then the other way is through like an IV in your hand, and they inject something that puts you to sleep, which I prefer, but I'm really hard to access with like needles and stuff, so the options are a lot more limited for me. The operation that I documented on that TikTok that's gone crazy viral with like 16 million views, I actually had quite a traumatic experience being put to sleep because gas wasn't an option, putting in an IV wasn't an option, so the only other option was to actually, while I was awake, put a plastic tube like down my throat and slowly inject the anaesthetic through that, and it was very traumatizing. I won't get into it, but yeah, there are options, but it just depends on your situation. Another question was, are operations as scary as they seem? It really, for me, because I've had so many, it never gets easier, but how scary they are depends on what I'm having done. So if it's like a maintenance one, which kind of was like what my one was, the last one I had, which was like an operation on my nose for my nosebleeds, then it's not as scary. The worry is that I lose a lot of blood. But for example, last September, I had an operation that was 13 hours long, which was literally reconstructing my face. So compared to that one, which was 2 hours, it's like nothing in comparison. So they're always scary, but like it depends what I'm having done. I could have a degree with how much I know about hospitals at this point, no joke. Another question was, what do you pack? It really depends on how long I should be in hospital. Like last September, I was in hospital for 3 weeks. So then you're packing a lot more stuff, like changes of pajamas, any home comforts, like toys or teddies or things like that, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, like some toiletries, but ultimately you're going to be in a bed for like most of that time. I hope that all made sense. Classic me, I've ran out of time already, so let me know if you would like a part 2 or have any more questions. I was looking through my Instagram archive the other day, and the amount of awful outfit moments that I've hidden for life are in there. So today I'm going to expose myself and re-look at them and rate them in 2023. Why am I doing this to myself? Let's start off with quite a bad one. This was around 2019, and I remember I was like obsessed with colour coordination, that like every single piece that I was wearing needed to colour coordinate. So yeah, I'm giving this like 3 out of 10. It's the oversized t-shirt with the belt, with the beanie. It's just no. Ripped jeans, no. Cut of the jeans, no. The leopard print trainers from literally no brand. I think they were from like, I don't know. I don't even know where they were from. Nothing goes. The proportions are awful. I'm gonna have to give it 2 out of 10. I think it's worse than the last one. At least the other one matched. This right here is so deep in my Instagram archive. I don't know who said this outfit looked good. Well, actually, no one said that. I thought it looked good. The furry jacket I wore to death. Faux furry jacket I wore to death again in 2019. It's the skinny jegging type jeans. The Primark leopard cheetah print shoes. That bag that was like everywhere on Instagram, like every influencer had it in like 2019, 2018. Colours, like you got the black and the black, the neutral and the neutral, but it's so bad. 3 out of 10 just because it matches. Oh my gosh, this has unlocked a memory in my head. Again, 2019. What was wrong with me? It's the fake Balenciaga bag for me. Not go around telling people it was real, but if they asked, I'd say yeah. The dress isn't that bad with the Doc Martens from New Look, and the jacket from New Look could be worse, but the jacket proportion compared to the dress is awful. It's the one leg out for me. 6 out of 10 maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 with more recent ones. After 4 years of dyeing my hair pink, I'm completely changing it. I'm going copper with Redken, and I'm so excited for something new. First up was a consultation with David, where I showed him some of my inspo pics, as you can see. We talked about how my hair would look best at the end, multi-tonal, lots of dimension, soft regrowth, and natural but vibrant. To prep my hair, we had to remove build-up and any remaining pink with Flash Lift to create a base for the copper colour. It was crazy seeing how light my hair became. But it was perfect prep for my next colour. The grand reveal. I have never seen my hair like this. Oh my gosh. I asked David for a copper that was multi-dimensional with lots of shine and a natural tone. So he did just that by creating 2 gloss toners with shades EQ to blend from my roots seamlessly. Just what I asked for, bespoke for me. It was quite nerve-wracking as it's something I've never done before. Once the colouring was done, we gave my hair another wash and finished up with the acidic concentrate treatment to keep my hair feeling healthy. It's honestly my go-to when my hair needs some looking after and just some TLC. Look at the colour. It's absolutely gorgeous and exactly what I wanted. I think you can tell how happy I was with it because I could not wipe that smile off my face. It is everything I could have wanted and more, and to finish it off I just had a cut and style, warmth and dimension that I asked for, and it's so shiny. Although I'm in my copper era, what colour should I do next?